equality. And just as the report says on the front cover, I am very, very proud to be in Unison. And I'm also grateful for our union's support, not only in the workplace, although it's without doubt that unions work for women, disabled, black and LGBT people has made our workplace a far better place, but also in my personal life. Unison encouraged me to believe in myself. When I came to Unison, it's because I had been being harassed and bullied, racist and sexist comments, and I was successful in taking a grievance forward. And because I was successful in that grievance, a personal manager made it his business to destroy me. Unison saved me from that. Unison's self-organisation supported me through that. And it also gave me the courage to return to learning. It helped me to believe that I had what it takes to do that, which is of course one of the themes of our seminars tomorrow. And now I'm halfway through my BA in International Labour and Trade Union Studies at Ruskin College. And if all goes to plan, I think I get to graduate with my daughter in 2018. And I can only say that if I can do it, so can you. And of course, I want to say thank you to everybody who supported me through that process, and so many women like me, and not least Unison for providing a bursary which also supports us whilst we're doing that quite expensive course. But to return to business and to our annual report. We have now faced many years of Tory rule, and we have more painful years to come. And we will fight, as we always fight, and we will organise, as we always organise. So section 1 of the report covers our work to make sure all women's voices are heard in the union, that barriers to participation are broken down, that we move with the times, and that we do all we can to build our union's strength. Section 2 covers our mainstream work, our work alongside other parts of the union to deliver the best deal possible for our members. The issues aren't new: 0 hours contracts, the need for flexible working, the loss of facility time, all under attack from this government. Which brings me nicely to section 3, our political activity. I know that many of you worked hard, as I did, to deliver a Labour government in May. And we were bitterly disappointed with the result of the general election. But there will be other elections, other battles to fight, and I know that you will be there, because women are always there. We have to be. Because the next section is all about the attacks from this government on our family lives, our income, and our opportunities in society. It is heartbreaking what this government is trying to do to the poorest and most vulnerable in our society, whilst protecting their friends and their own financial interests. But we will continue to oppose them, to challenge them on every single front. And it's my belief that we will win, that people will eventually see them for who they are. And when we talk about challenging and changing, I need to bring your attention to the Women's Campaigning Guide. Every year that's updated, so that not only does it tell you how to do it, but it gives you the essential steps for organising any good effective. And it also tells you why we campaign on particular issues, which may not at first glance seem to be trade union issues. Women's health, abortion rights, violence against women and girls, they are all very firmly on Unison's agenda, because they all impact on our working lives. We have the power to change things, to defend what we already have and to improve what we do have. And we have the means to bring those issues to the decision makers, to make them sit up and listen. And this section also covers our wide-ranging work on ending violence against women and the sexual objectification of women. 2 issues, but very much linked. It's old news now, I know, but how wonderful is it that page 3 is gone? How wonderful, yes. That offensive lads' mags have vanished now from our shelves. But it's pretty sad that this government still fails to do what the Northern Ireland government has done and introduce a sex buyers law, designed to criminalise those who buy and exploit women, but not the women victims themselves. Absolutely. And it's high time that Westminster took this same action, don't you agree? Yes. And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm nearing the end of this now. We then move to your regional reports and the reports from national committee members and others who attended various conferences on your behalf. Can I urge you to read the regional reports, not only from your part of the world, but elsewhere, because we've got some really interesting and innovative projects going on. It's always good to share that best practice, and we can always learn from other people's things. I mean, even in our own regional delegates meeting that we just had, I'm learning from people around me, not many miles from me. I hadn't heard about those specific projects and pieces of work, some of which I'll implement when I go back to the workplace. So do have a look through those reports, they are worth reading. And finally, the bit at the back. Well, that tells you the people who you see sitting on this platform and dotted around the front of the room here, how we work as a committee and how good or bad we are at attending meetings. And at the very back is the proportionality and fair representation results from last year's conference, which tell you just how diverse we women in this hall are. And that's crucially important because we are always trying to work to get a more diverse reflection of our communities, our women out there, our women members out there. So in recording those figures, we can all take specific action on what we read. So, in moving acceptance of this annual report, I would like to wish you all a great conference. I hope you enjoy your time here, learn a great deal, share your experiences, network with others, and play your part in determining our union's agenda. I move acceptance. Thank you.